Hello homies, welcome back. So this is month 9, week 3, day 1. I just did Pilates and so I feel like a little bit shaky. So today, it's gonna be a little bit different in how you approach it because you're probably not gonna be with me for a lot of it, because you're going to be going off of your own feelings, okay? Feelings. So we are going to be training to failure today, practicing what that feels like. So upper body, going a little bit, I want you to, don't go too light on your weight. I want you to be challenged, but we're going to do 4 sets to failure every single time of every exercise. Basically what that means is you're going to do reps until you're like, I gotta rest. Like, my muscles are like, no. And I don't want bad form. So like, that's another sign that you're ready. So like, if we're doing lateral raises and you're having to swing to get them up, you're done, okay? Tap out and take a rest. But if you're like, you'll know, because you'll be like, okay, I gotta rest. We're gonna do 4 sets of that to failure, every single exercise. So have your light to medium weights ready. So again, just because I drop out, or maybe I haven't dropped out yet, but you're ready to take your rest, do it. So you're probably not gonna be with me the whole time. We're gonna be together, okay? I'm gonna tell you what exercises we're doing. You'll be able to see on me what that working out to failure looks like. It's fine. If you're behind a little bit, it's fine. If you're resting when I'm working, it's fine. Okay, it's 30 minutes no matter what, so like, it's good, okay, we fine. So first, we are gonna be starting with lateral raises, traditional, okay, so slight bend in the elbow. We're not being here right now, we're gonna be here, okay? And remember, you're going until you're like, ee! So I'm going a little bit lighter than I would on like just a regular set of 10 to 12, okay? Got it? Okay. You'll get a hang of it. And you'll know, like sometimes I think in our brains, we're like, and go nice and controlled here. So you don't want to be flying through reps, okay? I think sometimes when we start attempting to try to train until failure, we're worried that we're not gonna know. And I'm just gonna tell you, after a couple sets, you're gonna be like, oh, I understand. Like, it has nothing to do with your brain. It has everything to do with your muscles telling you, hey, we're either gonna have to really start sacrificing form here, or like, we're gonna fall off, okay? Everybody's gonna have a different rep range as well, and that's okay. And honestly, a lot of times when I train to, like if I'm like, okay, I'm almost there. When I'm like, okay, my goal today, one more, is going to failure. I don't waste my time counting all the reps, okay? Because then you start to play a game with yourself of, well, last set I got 20. And this set I'm dying at 15. Doesn't matter, because the goal is failure. So it doesn't matter if each set you do less. Your muscles getting fatigued, you're training it to failure, that's where growth happens, okay? So, if you're like anal and you need to count the reps, get it, girl, okay? But for me, I just go off of feel and I'm like, skirt, okay? Like, that's all we got. That's all she wrote, okay? You're gonna know. And again, you might still be going. That might be your sign you need to go up, okay? So if it's taking you 5 minutes to do a set, go up and wait. Okay, you can handle a little bit more. We did some stupid side planks in that freaking Pilates video that I did, so my shoulders are like, girl, what's wrong with you? Also, pause the video and rest longer if you want. Or rest while I'm working. It don't matter, okay? I'm basically here to give you the exercises in the format and get you used to training to failure, and that's it. Pull those shoulders away from your ears. We don't want to be like this, okay? Don't hold your breath even when you're working, okay? A few more here. So like, this might be my sign, since I have those like adjustable dumbbells, that I can go up 2.5 pounds. Cause I'm like, okay, we kind of hanging out for a while to get to that failure, okay? So take cues from your body when it's ready to grow, okay? And as you can tell, you're not gonna do a bunch of exercises, okay? Because you're doing a crap ton of reps of the exercises that you're doing. If you have extra time and you wanna add on an exercise, you can do any of that stuff anytime you want. You know that, right? I'm tripping, literally tripping. Okay. Oh, my shoulders. All right, third set. I went up just a couple pounds. Because I was like, we hanging out a little bit too long. It's a good sign though. We're almost there. I feel that now. That's it. Wherever you are, remember, 4 sets only. I've got one more set. If you're close to being with me, one more set, okay? Y'all right. Not gonna like me, but you're gonna be okay. We got half up curls only to failure. You want to talk about a pump after this? Grab yourself a little quick carb, a little Rice Krispie treat. Do this workout. Get your little pump on, okay? Yeah. Them half up curls, man. Those get me every time. Every time. Dude, I hope you're enjoying the weather. What a gift. Try not to make eye contact with spring. I feel like, I could be wrong, but I feel like we're getting an early spring. Like, the foreseeable future looks decent. So I'm like, did we finally do it? Did we make it? Almost. Last one. Yeah. Take your rest here. So remember for these half up curls, two different options. You might like to be here to that rib cage, or you might like to turn it out here, okay? In or out, doesn't matter, it's all preference. I just want that full extension and that nice squeeze just to the rib cage and back down. It's the same principle as the lateral raises. You might want to just wait, you might not. Give it the first set to maybe see, but you're going to failure. It might not take you as long on these, okay? Everyone's different. You might be like, my biceps are screaming at me, okay? It's fine. Every exercise is also going to be different when it comes to that rep range and what failure looks like, okay? So your failure on rep range on lateral raises are probably going to be different than your failure rep range on bicep curls, okay? Okay. Like I already know. And if you want to do a little squeeze pause at the top. Little baby curls. Like how I switched to front. It's like I migrated. Oof. Three. Nope. See, that's failure. Where you're like, no, literally, my bicep cannot do anymore. You're already a third of the way through your workout. Just saying. Just like that. Okay. Oh, and FYI, so for day 2 for lower body to failure training, we will not be doing things to failure that involve a lot of your lower back. So we're not gonna do deadlifts, like that kind of stuff. It can be really sketchy, like do as many deadlifts as you can until, it's just not good. So we will do a lot of squat variations, that kind of stuff, okay? Got my little lotus drink. All right. I'm at the point right now where, because I did a Pilates on Sunday, I'm trying to do like a couple a week right now. I did it on Sunday and my triceps were like already destroyed. And then I did one before this. And so I'm like, are my arms sore and tired from that? Or are they already sore and tired from this? I don't know. Ooh. Oh, it's coming on early this time, you guys. Oh. 2 more sets. Goodbye. This is why, and everybody's different. I am like an every other day girl when it comes to what I do, okay? So every other day is cardio heavy, so I'll like record a ride from a girl, and I'll go for a run for myself. Okay, so cardio heavy, obviously. But then the next day is very strength heavy. I do my Pilates, which is a lot of body weight stuff with some light weights. It's a lot of core, and I'll also record a lift and then probably go for a walk. So I have finally found my ebb and flow, and you will too if you haven't already, of how does my body respond and recover in the best way. So, because I've done both, okay? There was a time where I didn't really lift at all, and all I did when I first started fitness was run. Like, I was just a cardio bunny, and I love running, okay? And I would just run every day, which I was 19, so different world, okay? But I would run every day, but then I would get injured, I wasn't strength training. You know, it's like, you can't do that. But then I like dabbled in strength and HIIT and all this stuff. But then when I got into the bodybuilding world, the only cardio I was doing was teaching cycling, because they don't like you to do a lot of cardio until you're like in the depths of prep. And all I was doing lifting, but I was lifting like 6-7 days a week. And it was like my muscles weren't recovering then either, you know? There's death on both ends of the spectrum. And everybody's body is different, and they can handle different things. We talked about rest days and recovery days in this way. The same goes for your workout routine. Everybody's body can handle a different load, okay? So somebody might be out there able to do a couple different kinds of workouts per day, and your body's like, no, I need a day in between to just walk and recover. That's okay. There is no right or wrong way. We're designed different. Like, that's what's great about it. And so we have to find our little niche. Like, even, we have one more set of these. Even my running partner, I asked her yesterday randomly, I was like, hey, I'm gonna go for a short, nice 3-mile run just because it's 70 degrees outside. And she's like, yeah, I'll do that. I'll just rearrange my days. Because her body can't handle multiple runs like that in a week. That's what she's determined. Like, hey, my body doesn't respond well. I can handle 2 to 3 runs a week with my lifting and other stuff. So yeah, let me rearrange so that we can run together. And so that's one of those things where it's like, but there was no judgment there, right? Like, some people, yeah, like, can handle more mileage than others. Some people can handle more training load in the gym than others. There's nothing wrong. If your body requires more recovery, nothing wrong with that. But it also takes a little bit of time to know the difference between my body needs more recovery or it just needs to learn to adjust a little bit to a higher load. Almost. Oh, okay. I'm done. I'm done with that. Over halfway with our lift. Next one is probably not going to take as long. So here in the goal post, close and open right here. Okay. Pick your poison on weight. Those will not take me as long to get to failure. I'm just telling you that right now. I'm telling you that right now. So I will say though, if you're trying to up your game a little bit, your body will feel beat up just for a little bit. That doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong, okay? When I upped my volume for running mileage, I literally was like texting like my coach, like, yo, is something wrong with me? Do I need to go to the ER? My legs are like tight, like, could barely walk up the stairs. He's like, nah, man, your body's just not used to it yet. Give it a couple weeks. Sure enough, there's an adjustment period. Let's go. Take your time on these. And make sure to kickstand that leg if you need to protect that lower back. It's hard to find that balance of giving yourself grace and recovery and rest, but also pushing your limits a little bit to see what you can do. I also believe those seasons ebb and flow. Oof. That's it. Meaning I've had seasons where I step back a lot, you know? I strictly go off of, you know, I might have a couple months where I'm like, I'm just going off of feel, you know? Maybe I'm only going out for a couple miles a day and lifting light weights because I'm burnt out. Or I switch up my routine and add something different in, like Pilates. And then I have those seasons where I'm like, let's freaking go. Like, the weather's amazing. I want to go out and run all the time. Like, it's okay. Like, it's normal to have those fluctuations. Like, our journey is going to look like this. Normal. Those are horrible. Did you know that? 10 minutes. Oh. Arms are shaky. Goodbye. 2 more sets. Yeah. And then you're gonna finish out with snow angels. Sorry. You ever just wanna same? Didn't have a chance, but we were scared to let things go. Young in love, broken hearts, holding on to our false hope. Had your whole life planned out. I had no clue who I was. Third set. Gave it all we had, but guess our all wasn't enough. Wonder where you're at now. Did you ever find the one? Hope you're out there somewhere happy. Sometimes I think of you. Yeah, and it makes me sad. Yeah, the way you left. Oh. We ain't gonna last long on these, you guys. It was for the best. And a little bit more of a rest there. And I'm going to be dropping for those snow angels, okay? off. Yeah. Ah! I believe in us. These are the worst ones for me. My shoulders, they're probably not as bad for you. So if they're not, don't judge me. You do you. Leave me be. And I know if I would have stayed with you, I would have been down on luck and done with love and done too much to make you stay. Second guessing and resenting all the love I could have gave to someone else. The carpal tunnel from holding on to what we once felt. I'm happy for you. Why? Why? And once in a while it's true. That's it. You keep going. Yeah. My shoulders are about to pop out. Keep your remarks to yourselves. Got that? Okay, so as a reminder, I'm giving you some rest here. You're probably still going. Snow angels here, so go lighter, okay? Palms up to start, touching dumbbells here. They come all the way to touch overhead and back down, okay? Same concept to failure. But remember, we have to be careful on movements like this with the shoulders. So pay a lot of attention to twinging, pulling, all that kind of stuff, okay? And I'll get you out on time, so I'll pay attention to the time versus the sets, okay? Okay. Jeez. As Edie says, geez Louise. I feel like I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, what have you done? But I'm washing my hair today, so I won't have to worry about that for a couple days after this. Back. What song is this? But I like it. Woo. I'm gonna need a hat out there, man. On my little walkie walk or whatever. Probably shorts. What is going on out there these days? Our warm weather, it's coming, man. It's coming. Isn't it funny how fresh you feel at the beginning of each set? And how quickly it changes? Yes, if you are looking for something low impact, to add to your routine. Dude, Pilates is good. It works your core a lot. And that is something we could all use more of, honestly. Works your balance a lot. Remember, everything you do for movement should not be for things that you can see on the outside. And Pilates is one of those things that reminds me of that, like, hey, core strength, balance, these are things that are gonna help you in your life for many years to come. Like, just because it's not making your heart rate go crazy and making you sweat like a crazy person and whatever, like, these are also things that are important. And you don't have to spend forever doing it, okay? If you have an hour, it would be so great to do a 30-minute lift and then a 30-minute Pilates, pair them together, done. And if you need recommendations, let me know. There's two girls on YouTube, one more set, that I like to follow. They both have the same kind of style, difficulty level and vibe. They have videos where it's just body weight, but they also have a lot of them that use light weights, and I really like to do those. It's just something different. And today I listened to Eminem in one AirPod while I did the video. And you might enjoy the very soft music in the like understimulating like vibe. For me, I had to have that music in my ear. Ooh. Push out a few more. Maybe. Nope, we're not. Okay. Hey Google, turn off. Amazing job, 30 minutes done. Train to failure. Don't forget day 2, lower body is also training to failure, but don't worry, we will do some body weight stuff for lower body. We will do some squat variations. Remember, you don't even get a lot of actual exercises in, you're just doing a lot of reps. So don't stress, we will not do Bulgarians and we will not do deadlifts. So don't skip the lower body workout. Bye, get some sunshine.